Hello everyone, and welcome to The Walking Dead, the final season, episode 2 by Telltale Games. This one is called Suffer the Children. And I'm excited to play this episode, but we also have to talk about something before we get started, and it's also part of the reason why I'm sad to play this episode. And what that is that this is it. It's done here. Episode 2 is the last one you're going to see from Telltale Games. Reason being is that Telltale Games shut down. They've closed their doors, pretty much, and about 200 people from Telltale, or over 200 people, lost their jobs. And from my understanding, from what I'm able to gather, they weren't treated very well on their way out, and they didn't get severance pay, and it's really just an awful situation for, a bunch of people that put a lot of hard work into so many different games at Telltale, and now they're sitting here scrambling, trying to find a job, trying to find a way to support themselves, and it's really just, it sucks for them, and I really feel for them, and as a result, there's not going to be an episode 3, and there's not going to be an episode 4. If you've been following on Twitter, this probably isn't fresh news to you, because you would have already known that Telltale announced this not even a few days ago at this point, maybe almost a week ago. And there's been a couple of tweets that have said they're going to see if they can partner up with somebody else to go ahead and finish out episodes 3 and 4. Another tweet by the voice actress of Clementine said that she doesn't even know how it ends, which kind of makes you feel like they don't even have it done yet. So where I'm going with all this is that no matter what way you twist it, Clementine is done here, in my opinion, with episode 2. No matter what happens, we know she's not going to have any sort of stereotypical ending to a story here, but Clementine does not exist. She's not a real person. She's not a real character. She doesn't exist outside the realm of a video game. The only real part about her, and the only real part about any of these characters in any of these games from the Walking Dead series or any of these Telltale games, the only real part about them is the people that helped make her story and the people that helped bring her to life in a voice acting standpoint, and an animation standpoint, an overall aesthetic standpoint. Everything that Clementine ever was those employees. And, some have come and gone throughout the years, but you get my point of she's a creation of the employees at Telltale Games, and they all just got let go. So, in my opinion, Clementine is done here. This is it. This is the last that you're going to see from Telltale Games. And if they do somehow partner up with somebody, there's 20 people left at Telltale Games, and they're finishing some Minecraft thing. And those people aren't working on The Walking Dead, from my understanding. And if, let's say, some other, partner company comes in and finishes out episodes 3 and 4 in some fashion, it's not her. It's not Clementine. It's not whatever she was going to be. It'd be something else. And not only that, if some other company comes in and does that, I feel like it'd kind of be wrong to all the, hundreds of people that have worked at Telltale throughout the years and just got let go, who have helped build up this franchise throughout the years. For someone else to slide on in and finish it just to, make it so that they can milk a few more dollars out of the series, just seems wrong to me. So, I know it's kind of a sad intro, but this is a sad situation. This is it. This is the last time we're going to play a Telltale game for the channel, and it's hard because Telltale's a big deal to me. It's a big deal to you guys, and it's obviously a big deal to all the people that work there. And if any of those folks who did work there at Telltale are watching, I feel for you, and I know that it's a tough situation right now, and I appreciate all that you've done for me, and all you've done for storytelling, and all you've done for the gaming community. And we're going to play this last episode, and we're gonna enjoy it, and that'll be it. So, like I said, they might do an episode 3 and 4, and it'd be like a third party working on it, but it's not them anymore. So, for me personally, that kind of messes everything up. So, let's see what they got in store for episode 2, and try to just set aside all the problems for a little bit and enjoy the story for what it is. Let's do it, man.
Previously on The Walking Dead, AJ and I had been searching for a long time for some place we could call home. Just when we thought we'd found a huge stash of food, it turned out to be a trap. That could have been the end.
Oh god, I thought something was breaking on my end.
And found I'd been saved by a guy named Marlon, the leader of a community living inside an old boarding school. It felt like a chance at having a home, a real one. We had to go back to the train station to see if any food survived the explosion. But someone else had the same idea.
I think we killed him.
When AJ distracted him, I shoved him into a pack of walkers.
Yeah.
I found Marlon and Brody in the basement that night, arguing about the man we'd seen, and I learned why Brody was so afraid. The man was part of a group of raiders they'd run into a year ago. Marlon traded Tennessee's older sisters to the raiders to keep himself safe.
I forgot about that! You douche!
He attacked Brody and locked me in the basement with her.
I didn't forget that.
When she turned, I had to stop her. Marlon stole AJ's gun and tried to convince them I had murdered Brody. Lewis backed me up. With everyone against him, the fight went out of Marlon. I told him he could stay, but he couldn't be our leader. But then, Marlon was dead, and AJ pulled the trigger. He remembered what I'd taught him. To never hesitate.
Now, I went back and I looked, and no matter what you do, he does that. So it's not like it was one of those things where it's like if you said something different at the beginning of the game, it would matter at that point. Maybe it will later, but it did not there. No matter what, he kills Marlon. I was kind of upset. I was like, come on, man. Can't save Marlon? Or Brody, for that matter. They're just doomed to die. But, yeah, we investigated it. We looked. And that's just the way the fate goes, I guess. So I have no idea what episode 2 is going to be about here. I've heard that the character comes back, and I think I know who it is, but I'm not going to tell you quite yet. Because apparently it was in the trailer, which blows my mind that they would actually reveal who that is. But let's see. Things are going to be a little more downtrodden here, I would assume. Can we talk about how good they made this game look? Like, if you take a look at Season 1 compared to this, it's a whole new world, man.
I made you some coffee.
Well, thanks, AJ.
It was in the kitchen. Tin said that I can have some. I didn't steal it.
I'm surprised you remember how to make it. We haven't had coffee in a long time.
You put it in hot water.
You're right. Thanks.
Last night, with Marlon,
Oh, yeah.
I heard Lewis and what he called me.
What'd he call you? I can't remember. Murderer? Crazy?
Am I a murderer?
Oh, yeah, totally. Oh god, my controller's shaking. What do I do?
No! Oh my god!
Shit! We could get medicine from the nurse's office.
He's dead. The kid blew his brains out.
Medicine ain't gonna help that.
You shot him. He's dead. You're a murderer. You just stood there while AJ... What the fuck did you teach this kid?
I wonder if Lewis would be saying that or if it would be, what's her name, Violet? I can't remember her name.
Lewis called me a murderer. But we're supposed to kill bad stuff. Monsters. Did I do it bad?
Yes.
I thought Marlon was bad. He killed Brody. He kept telling lies.
Lewis was right. Sometimes people do bad things, like Marlon did. But when you shot him, he wasn't a threat to us anymore. If you kill someone when they're no longer threatening you, that's murder.
What are we gonna do?
Relationship has changed. Hey, you watch it.
Back off, all of you!
It was under control. I talked Marlon down. Then he murdered my fucking friend.
Take AJ, go inside.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, just let them go back to the dorms? What happens the next time one of us does something this kid doesn't like? Should we expect a bullet too?
That's not what happened.
It's exactly what happened. It was over. The little Mr. Trigger Happy decided otherwise.
Marlon started this. He killed Brody and almost got me too. AJ did what he had to do.
What he had to? He didn't have to shoot Marlon in the fucking skull. It was over.
We get it, Lewis. Just back off, okay?
Back off? Seriously?
Let's go.
Clem? If I'm a murderer, am I gonna die too?
Whoa!
What? No.
Well, I think murderers are like monsters, and I know what happens to monsters.
Oh, boy.
Nothing good. Nothing good at all.
Oh, God.
We can forgive them. Murderers, even some monsters, they get a second chance.
Oh, not monsters.
Some monsters. Not all.
When bad people, like murderers, try to make it right, that's when other people forgive them.
That sounds hard.
It is.
God. Oh, God.
We're going to fix this, you and me. I'm going to help you atone.
Atone?
I was gonna say, does he know what that is?
Means make up for what you did wrong. We'll make it all right with the others.
For God's sake, someone help me with this!
Saved you from that car wreck, and you fucking murdered him?
Get back, Mitch!
Get back.
Oh!
What? You gonna let him kill me too? Then who's next? A Sim? Willie?
Haven't enough people died tonight? Brody, Marlon, we can't keep killing each other.
Fuck are you saying that to me after what he did? Screw both of you.
Oh, God, this is so tense.
Hey, what is it?
You've killed a lot of people.
Have I?
You murdered your friend Lee, didn't you?
What?
Oh, what?
You said he was handcuffed. He wasn't a threat.
Oh, God.
So... that means you murdered him.
He asked me to. How dare you, right?
I killed him because I loved him.
Oh, God.
I didn't want him to suffer.
No, God.
How?
Don't.
He'd be dead.
He would have turned. I didn't want that for him. He deserved better.
Oh, God. I don't know if that's how I
love
wanted to
you,
phrase that. Oh, you're so sweet. I don't know if that's how I wanted to phrase that
I
with
love
him.
you back.
No, I love you back. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, sorry for talking over when he said I love you, but I didn't see that coming. So 10.
Hey. Violet said to come get you for the funeral.
Really?
We used to have them more. Then we stopped. It seems right, though. I brought you something.
For me?
I figured you'd be afraid, with everyone all upset. But you were brave last night. Like a firefighter.
No. Firefighters are good. I'm a murderer.
Oh, God.
No, you're not. You gotta have a trial first. They decide that stuff in a courtroom. That's how it works. Worked before. Back then, there were all kinds of rules about who was innocent, who was guilty. It was complicated.
I don't think that's right. You made it up.
No, I didn't.
I'm pretty sure I'm a murderer.
You sure you don't want your firefighter?
You should keep him, 'cause you're good like him. But maybe we could play with him later? Together?
Sure. After the funeral. They buried them already. Vile'll start it soon. See you out there.
God. Ah!
This is gonna be hard.
Yeah, it is!
Everyone's going to be upset. We need to show them we care, okay?
Okay.
Oh, God. This is tough. I need to drink a piece of this coffee here. Slurpy, slurpy, here you go. I wonder where she got that jacket from. Alright, well. Oh, boy. Let's take a look at some of this stuff. We hung this
They
up
look
last
good
time.
together.
Do you think his is better?
No, I like them both.
Oh, I wonder if this calendar is gonna like keep updating. That'd be kind of a neat little thing. Well, is there anything else to look around at in here? I mean, we could talk to AJ. Is the other option just leave? Okay, well, let's go before we talk to... Oh, take my hat. No, can't do that. Before we go ahead and go to the funeral, let's talk to AJ.
Time to go?
Soon.
Oh, good talk. Good talk. Good talk. I love his afro, by the way. Man. And again, sorry if I'm sick. I'm dealing with a cold, and this is the worst timing ever, but, you know, game comes out, game comes out. Well, let's go. Oh, God. Ugh.
Ready?
Gotta bring your hat with you, Clem. I tried to look up at it. It wouldn't let me. Unless I just missed. AJ is shaped by what you teach him. Yeah, I know. I don't even know what I'm teaching him. Oh, God. You taught him to regret his actions. Is that good? Like, regret... What does that mean? Like, he's just gonna live his life in regret with everything he does? Or, like, you taught him to regret what he did last night? You know what I mean? Like, is he gonna be a serial regretter now, or... Oh, boy. He's just gonna, like, live in a state of depression because he can just never be happy with what he does? Or is he just like, oh, man, I shouldn't have killed that guy?
I did that.
Yeah, you did.
Come on.
What's so tough about that is, like...
Right now, let's just focus on what we're here to do.
Like, he should feel bad about what he did, but it's... What makes it all so complicated, though, is the fact that he did it as a 6-year-old. So, not only was the logic going into it probably not, you know, 100% what you'd expect out of somebody wielding a gun, but also the way he's gonna deal with what he did is probably not gonna, you know, be the most, you know, well thought out and stable thing ever either. I mean, he might surprise us, and, you know, kids are good at doing that too. You know, like when they shoot somebody right in front of you, but you know, he might surprise us with how he deals with it too. I don't know. I'm kind of surprised there was nobody to walk around and talk to over here. I don't know, man. Oh, boy. I don't think we're gonna get any more Clementine songs out of Lewis here. So, I'm really curious how the relationship with the dog would change, based on how the first episode went, by the way. Oh, don't whimper. Don't act like you know. You can't read.
Oh, God. They're here.
So what? They knew Brody, didn't they?
Yeah, but Marlon...
Just leave them alone.
Shit.
Clem?
What?
Why do people have funerals?
Brody and Marlon.
Tim said they used to have them more,
They died.
but I don't get it.
Well, to remember people we loved.
They loved Marlon.
Yeah, they did.
She was real sweet.
I made them all sad.
Had all these big dreams.
Like if someone
We all
took
knew
you
they
away.
couldn't come true, but
Does everyone get a funeral?
we didn't
People
care
do.
because when
Some
she was
animals, too.
gone, whatever she
Even
said
monsters?
seemed possible. I don't know where she found all that joy she carried around, but
Marlon did bad things, but he wasn't a monster.
I know.
Oh, God.
10.
This is so
You
hard.
ready?
These questions, man. Oh, God.
Brody, you always said you wanted to go to the beach. So, I drew it for you.
Marlon was... I can't. Not for Marlon. After what he did to the twins and Brody,
You didn't even like Brody. You were always mean to her.
He has the best
I
frown.
can't. Someone else do it.
Bitch.
Whoa!
Dude, don't.
Seriously, Lewis? He was your best friend. He wasn't perfect, but he deserved better than to get gunned down by that kid. AJ killed him like it was nothing. We all saw it, and no one stopped him.
You're right, Mitch. Marlon didn't deserve what AJ did to him.
I know what I did. I'm sorry. I know I'm a murderer. But I'm gonna,
Atone.
yeah, atone it.
Fuck, I can't listen to this.
What I did was bad, and I'm gonna make it up to you. I promise.
You don't have to make up shit. Marlon was a fucking murderer and a liar, and if we'd all asked more questions about Minnie and Sophie disappearing last year, none of this would have happened.
This is so
He's got a
hard.
point.
Shut up! It wasn't Marlon's fault.
Then whose fault was it?
Whatever happened before, AJ shouldn't have killed Marlon.
Yeah, he wasn't hurting anybody when I killed him.
See what I mean? How can any of us trust these fucking people?
What
Wait,
are you
what?
saying?
I'm saying they gotta fucking go.
What?
Take a vote. Majority decides. They stay or they leave.
You kidding me?
Today.
Oh, going
That
back to the
does seem
courtroom?
fair.
Are you serious? It's bullshit.
You're bullshit.
I don't want to leave, but if you all decide we should, we'll go.
Clem,
You heard her, kid. A vote's the only way to settle this, or we'll be arguing forever.
Fine. I guess we're fucking voting.
Oh, God, this is so tense.
Lewis needs to vote. Could you go get him? And try to talk to him.
Come on, Rosie. Come here, girl.
Oh, God. You don't know that. You don't know he's in there.
If you
Shut
guys
up,
go wait
dog.
in the dorm, I'll come get you.
Probably smell him. This is such a tense episode. These questions, man.
please don't kick us out.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, God. It's, Man, it'd be fun to play through this and just turn him into a little serial killer. Oh, so I'm gonna have to mute this part here, but... Man. That was such a good intro. And the entire time I'm like, and that's what you want to feel when you're making these choices, man. You wanted to feel like, it's like, oh God, what do I say? What do I do? Oh, did I mess up when I did that? So good. So good. And like, you know, pardon me, but I'm not real good at answering these types of questions where it's like, let's put it this way. I don't have a whole lot of experience counseling 6-year-olds that just shot somebody in the head. Let alone directing them. I'm trying though. Somebody said that those yellow flowers are clementines. I don't believe that. Maybe they are though. I think about Clementine. I think of like the orange. I think those are lilies. But oh, wait a second. We'll see. I was like, that thought Clementine was a food. What's that noise? What are you doing? Letting it all out, man. Uh-oh, controller's vibrating. Can you stop? Driving me wild. She's gonna snap.
AJ, stop. You'll break your toe or something. Come here, sit down.
No,
What is he doing?
it didn't work. I did what you said, and they didn't even care. I know that I was bad, but they don't let me fix it.
AJ, breathe. Remember what we do when we're mad? Come on, you don't want to be loud, do you? What do we do when we're mad?
We stop and think and, I'm still really, really mad. I know that I'm not supposed to get mad or sad because then I do dumb things.
And you have every reason to be upset. We'll deal with it together, okay?
Okay.
We stop, we think, and we breathe.
Breathe.
He's such a good kid. Oh my god.
Feel better? You're still mad, huh?
And, I think I'm sad too. I did what you told me to.
I know. You're a good listener.
I wanted to make them all feel better. It didn't work. Why'd you tell me to do that if it didn't work?
Yeah, don't give up yet. Maybe we're still there.
We don't know that it didn't work. They might have voted for us to stay.
I don't know. They seemed pretty mad.
Violet was on our side. Maybe she'll persuade the others.
Yeah, maybe. I don't want to go.
I know you don't.
I like knowing where we are all the time. The bed, the food. I like the other kids. Not all of them, but Tin and Louis and Violet. We took the vote. You have to leave.
What?
Don't
Really?
we get to vote? I vote that we stay.
That's not how it works.
What?
Maybe it should be.
You don't have to like it.
Good, 'cause I don't. Seriously? Nothing? You know this is fucking wrong, and you're not gonna fight it at all?
There's nothing to fight. We already decided.
You can be such a shithead, Louis.
So fucking stupid.
You said you'd go along with it, if we voted fairly.
It's bullshit. And you'd know it if you weren't so used to burying your head in the sand.
Oh, I'm burying my head in the sand? Hate Marlin all you want, but you can't tell me AJ isn't dangerous too.
We'll wait for you to pack up, then Louis and I'll escort you out past the safe zone. I'll make sure you get to the road safely. It's not a lot, but at least you won't die on the way.
Thanks for making sure that we...
No, don't thank them! It's their fault we gotta leave. They're gonna get rid of us.
Get him under control.
AJ, breathe.
Where's Tin? I gotta say goodbye.
He was really upset about the vote, and he's not talking to anybody. It's best to leave him alone when he's like this, but for the record, he wanted you to stay.
Wait. Does AJ still have that gun? Hand it over.
Is this necessary?
Hell yes, it's necessary. I'm not walking out into the woods with him holding that thing. We already know he knows how to use it.
Give it to him.
Here, you can have it.
Fuck.
There. Happy? Can we go?
God, man. So much for Lewis being Mr. Happy-Go-Lucky, right? I wonder if, I'm assuming that the vote that's just the way it is. How would it have changed the other way, you know? Seems pretty set in stone. What's this gonna be then, though? You're gonna get ambushed by the raiders? Probably. That'd be my guess. All four of us together.
Will we get another car?
Probably not. We got lucky before.
So we're walking. My shoes are gonna break.
Well, we'll have to hope they hold out.
My feet are gonna bleed again.
We'll tear up a shirt and tie them up if we have to.
It's not so bad. I mean, you've done this before.
He's trying to convince himself.
Probably pretty good at it by now. Almost like going home for you guys.
Yeah, and it almost killed us. You saw how fucked up we were after that car crash. We're here. The road's that way.
Anything you want to say before we go?
I've said plenty.
Thanks for trying to keep us.
You're welcome. I wish you could stay. I didn't want this.
Come on, let's just go.
Give us a minute, would you?
I don't know what to say
Really,
there.
I wish I could take you back, but I can't, Clem. Half of them are convinced you're as bad as Marlon or worse. If you came back, someone else might get hurt. I can't risk it, I'm sorry.
I must be stupid. I can't leave you out here unarmed.
Thanks. Let's get going.
Oh, man.
How do you know?
I don't know. I can just feel it.
How?
There's this cold that settles on my skin. It happens right before a storm, too.
I don't feel that.
You haven't been on the road as long as me.
Clem? Will we be okay?
I don't know,
I
man.
thought we were done running from all the bad people. And the monsters.
Yeah, of course we'll be okay. We're used to this.
I hate it out here. I wish we could go back.
Yeah, so do I.
Oh, God. Jesus, that was a gun. That was a Hollywood gun. Or a shotgun, maybe.
Now come on out.
Oh my
I saw
God.
a couple of you on the road. How long do you think you can hide?
You didn't die?
That's the man from the train station?
Yes.
I thought he died.
You can survive a bite if you cut it off fast enough.
Ugh.
Stay here.
Oh, God. Ah, come on!
Tough little bitch, aren't you?
You might not want to touch that gun.
Just walk away and we'll let you go.
Good thing we didn't finish him off.
I wouldn't, boy. Any closer, your friend might get her head blown off.
Abel.
Good to see you again, Squirt.
Don't!
I've seen these ones before. Fighters. Both of them. You'll like them.
We're looking for a kid. Runs a community near here.
Marlon.
He's dead.
Well, shit.
This can still work.
How about it? You want to take us back to your school? Help us talk to your friends? It's not like you have many other options.
It's not my school. I don't live there.
I find that very hard to believe. Not a lot of kid communes around here.
Don't! Let him go, please.
Sure. If you do like we ask. Otherwise, I'm happy to crack his head open. You ever seen old fruit explode after you throw it at something? That's just how it'll look.
Clementine!
Oh my God. Clementine, it's you?
It's Lily, right?
My name is Lily. You probably don't remember me.
I don't give a...
It's been a while.
Lily? I thought you died.
I came close.
What the hell?
Not now.
The fuck is this?
I said, not now. Lee isn't with you,
Nope.
so he's dead then. I'll never forget him leaving me on the side of the road to die. I don't blame him. I was clearly a threat to the group after I shot that girl.
Carly.
Lee should have left you behind too. Might have lived longer if he did.
Whoa!
Same thing will happen to you if you repeat his mistakes. Your little boy there, you'll die protecting him. You may be able to keep this up a while longer, but eventually he'll slow you down. A walker you didn't spot. A bullet you couldn't dodge.
None of the... I'm not gonna talk to her like that.
For help that brings the herd. It happened to Lee, and it'll happen to you. You've made it this far. I'll give you that. But you and a few other kids hiding out in the woods, you have to know that can't last.
Fuck, we don't have time for all this.
We've got history.
Great. You know her, I know her. Point is, we got a job to do.
We can help you raise that boy, Clementine. But we need you to do something for us.
What? Help you kidnap a couple more kids?
We don't need a couple. We need all of it.
We'll take you back to the Delta to join our people. We have walls, we have working solar panels, and we grow our own food. All we need from you is to go back to your friends and convince them to come peacefully. no one will be harmed.
I'm not Marlin.
Here's what I'll do. I'll take the little squirt here right now. That way, I'm sure you'll play nice.
Be smart about this, Clementine. It's an us or them kind of world, Clem. If you want to save your little one, you won't pick them.
Shoot! AJ!
Oh boy, I don't know why I shouldn't have done that.
Come on!
He's getting hit? How many shots you got in that dumb gun? Oh boy. How'd you get ahead of me? You're fast. Oh, I don't know if I should have done that. Oh boy. Part of me feels like I should have done that and just sort of played cool for a little while. I could have been a little more insidious later. Now everything we were going to possibly do with Lily is just messed up. Oh, God. Looks like AJ's gonna get out and I'm not. Maybe not, I don't know what's going on here. Oh my God, is Abel gonna be dead? Now they get out of there. Oh, come on! Shove him off! How do you let this happen? There you go.
Clem.
Shit!
Oh boy, I'm kinda wishing I wouldn't have had them shoot, man. I was hoping Violet was gonna have good aim and nail her in the head. Of course not. Oh boy. Oh God, I regret everything right now. See, AJ, this is why you regret your decisions, because you mess up. And then the YouTube comments tell you how dumb of a choice it was, and then you just sit there and you feel sad. Freaking Lewis got shot. AJ got shot. If they don't come to save us, we're gonna get a freaking taken. Oh, everything's bad right now. Use B to break him up. What does that even mean? Okay, just keep kicking him in the leg. Man, I wonder how this would have went down. Do you think Lewis would have shot? Maybe Lewis would have done. No, Lewis had a bat. How nice of you to stand and wait. I might die here. Yeah, they got me. I kind of figured that was going to happen. They were too close to each other. So A splits them up? It doesn't do anything. It just kicks them in the leg. Okay, well... Man, I feel like I need to know now. God damn. Who knows how that could have went down. We'll have to do that on live stream. Come here. Not what I wanted to do! I wanted to hit the other one! Just saying! Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. There we go. There we go. There it is. Yeah. Yeah. Take that, you ligaments. You gotta be so rotten by this time anyway. Come on, you can't walk anymore. There's so many. Oh my God. For real? Okay. Oh. Wait, what the?
No. Stop. Too loud.
I was gonna say, you look different. Are you the Whisperers? Those are totally the Whisperers. What are they doing here? Okay.
Follow.
I got a problem with this. If this is canon to the comics, these guys shouldn't be around anymore. Would be my presumption after frickin' 7 years. We're gonna end this part here of The Walking Dead Final Season, Episode 2, Part 1. We're gonna have probably 2 parts left. They're all gonna be pretty long. This was a really long episode. I played it for over 2 hours for sure. So it'll probably be 2 more parts, maybe 3. And then that'll be it. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you're subbed if you want to go ahead and see the rest of these videos, and make sure you're subbed so you can see the live streams that we do, because we're probably going to do some difference checks. I'll check out some of the other options in this episode. I feel like they're a little more interesting in this episode than they were in the first one, so I'm probably definitely going to make videos on those. And again, if you want to be a part of the streams, like I said, make sure you're subbed, or make sure you follow me on Twitch, which will be available in the description as well. There's a link down there. Click follow real quick or make an account and follow. It's really simple. That's usually where I stream. And then we'll continue the fun over there when we're investigating some more choices here. So thank you guys so much for being here. You guys are awesome, and I'll see you in the next video.